This is Kyle Juszczyk, and you're listening to Nothing But Niners.
So now they've got to start from deep in their end of the field, and Garrison Hurst takes advantage of it. He takes the handoff, sweeps to his right, gets to the 20. He's in the 30. Needs to cut in. He comes back up the right sideline. Breaks a hard tackle. Comes down to the 30. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown! 49ers! 96-yard run from scrimmage. Garrison Hurst breaking tackle after tackle. Sweeps down the sideline. Throws off bodies like clothes after a marathon.
Young, back to throw. In trouble, he's going to be sacked. No, gets away. He runs, gets away again, goes to the 40, gets away again, to the 35, cuts back at the 30, to the 20, the 50, the 10. He died. Touchdown, 49ers.
Third down, Alex takes the snap. Alex looking, got it, post, and it's got it! Touchdown! Touchdown, 49ers!
It is second down. Ryan takes the snap, throws the slant to the left side. It's Russell intercepted. The 49ers pick it, and Navarro Bowman is redemption. Navarro Bowman running it all the way for the touchdown. No greater redemption.
The San Francisco 49ers, we can do whatever we want.
Click, click, boom. What's going on, faithful? It's your boy Mike from the Nothing But Niners crew, man. Guys, it's March Madness at midnight. Get those questions in here, man. Start typing, guys. Let's go, man. Let's go. Y'all know what it is, so let's get right to it, man. We're not going to go through formalities and none of that stuff. DJ Malone, man. Hey, man, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I see you have it titled to At the Crew, man. It's just Mike tonight, man. I'm sorry. Do you think we could add spread to run-pass concepts to this offense due to Trey's mobility? Absolutely. You know, the one thing that I can say with a lot of confidence that Kyle Shanahan wants to open things up. Kyle Shanahan does not want to be a one-trick pony. He doesn't want to be a guy who, he doesn't want to do things the way that people assume he's going to do. He likes catching people off guard. And I think he's going to play to the strength of his players. That includes Trey and his ability to move a little bit, some RPOs and things like that. I mean, he's done that stuff in the past here. We saw it with CJ Beathard. You know what I'm saying? So he's had those opportunities with other guys. You know, it's going to be a lot of fun. All right. What's your favorite kind of sliders? Aren't sliders just wings? Aren't sliders just another word that people call wings? Zara, what are sliders? Oh, it's like the mini burgers. It's like a small burger. Okay.
On a TV show,
No, I got it now. It's too late. I Googled. I don't need your help anymore. Thank you. You're supposed to tell me. All right. So that's my lovely assistant tonight, my daughter Zara. But I guess I would go with any kind of can I do like a chicken slider? Like a little chicken sandwich, you know? And believe it or not, I like tomato on my chicken sandwiches. It's weird, right? I don't need lettuce or anything, but give me a tomato. No ketchup, just tomato. All right, call me weird. What's your favorite kind of sliders? Oh, wait. What are your guys' thoughts on the QB coach hire? Listen, man, there's a lot of people out there that are saying, oh, this is a great hire. The Niners are struck again. They found the gym and all that stuff. I'm not that confident. I'm not upset about the hire, right? But I literally don't know what to expect. Former player, comes from a family. His father was a two-time Super Bowl champ. Or his father played football. He's been on Super Bowl teams. I mean, drafted by the Broncos, right? I mean, we know the history of Greasy, but Grease, is it Grease or Greasy? I don't even know how to say his name for sure, right? But here's what I do know that I don't know: what he's going to be as a coach. All right, and so I can't say with confidence that I feel good about it. I definitely can't say I feel bad about it. This is literally going to be a wait and see. And this is a lot of trust in Kyle Shanahan to put the franchise quarterback's future in the hands of this man that we haven't seen do much of anything. So I think that's interesting, and I'm going to keep my eyes on that. Thanks for that, DJ Malone. Tim Duncan, who is a new special teams coach? They haven't named him yet. unless I missed the news today. But here's what I can tell you without too much of a second guess. He's going to have ties to the Shanahans. This Brian Greasy hire is evidence of that, right? They took a guy from the booth, they took him from ESPN and said, "Hey, come be a quarterbacks coach," and probably the most important season in Kyle Shanahan's tenure here. And with the most important piece on the team, and at the most important time, like it's really weird. But it seems like if you know Shanahan, you got a shot at getting hired over here. If you have some kind of link to him, you can be a part of the staff. So I would have to go back through the history and just see what this can't happen right now. This can't happen right now. Turn this off. So we have to find out what person out there is a special teams coordinator that has at some point worked with Kyle Shanahan. And that's who it'll be. All right. When are the 49ers coming to the UK? I don't know. That would be a really fun game to get to. I imagine I see a lot of Jaguars jerseys in the stadiums and in the stands, but I don't know. As soon as I hear something, though, I'll let you know, man. Melissa, what up, Mike? What's your favorite birthday tradition? Mine is today. Curious as to what yours is. Birthday traditions. I don't think I do anything special for my birthday. Do I, Dora?
No, not that I know of.
Yeah, I like to relax. It's not often. I that's the old man in me, right? Like, it's not that often I get a chance to sit back and do nothing. And so, if I could pick a day that would be ideal, I would wake up late. I would get to sleep in. I would spend time with family, like my immediate family, right? I don't want to go see people. I hate answering my phone on my birthday. I like getting the voicemail so I can listen to them over and over again. And I prefer to spend time with my kids. Maybe have like my favorite meal. There you go. Mommy does like to try to figure out what I want to eat that day. And that's probably the only tradition really that we have, a relaxation day with your favorite meal. And happy birthday officially. I told you we would get you, right? I told you we'd be here. There you go. All right. What do you think of the new QB coach? We answered that one already. Not quite sure what to think. I see people are worried about it. All right, Danny Albright here. Here we go. How many times do you think 49ers trade in the draft? 4. I think 4 times. And I was going to say 3 originally, but we like to do weird stuff in the later rounds. Like we'll move back. And then if another guy, like we'll move back. Just making up numbers here. We'll move back to like pick 179 from 162. And then when 179 gets here, we'll be like, yeah, no, we're still going to move back. And they'll do it again. Like they just do that kind of shit over and over. I think it's going to add up to the total. I'm going to go with 4. Whose injury history scares you more? This is from Melissa. Aziz or Dre? I'm gonna go with Dre. Here's something weird. I'm gonna go with Dre, but only because I think I have higher expectations for Dre. But I think Z is the more naturally talented player. I'll have to explain that another time. All right. Ramon and Emily Jones. It's me and Mr. Jones. Me and Mr. Jones. Do you think we will trade up to the bottom of the first to get Watson? All right. I don't know that Watson is still gonna go in the first round. I think he might go before 61. And I think if he's hovering around 48 or so, the Niners might get a little antsy and try to go get him. But I don't think we go all the way up to the bottom of the first. Our first pick is damn near the end of the second round. I don't think we're going to jump all the way up to the bottom of the first. You're basically jumping an entire round, right? That's going to cost us a lot. But, I said it on another show. Watching this kid's 40 time, thank God it wasn't what the hand time was, right? But it was still a very, very impressive 40 time for someone his size and his weight, right? But when you When you see that 40 time and that broad jump, it's going to force you to go back and look at the games. And when you look at the games, you're gonna devalue him based off of the level of competition. It's naturally going to happen. So I think that's going to allow him to slip even further. All right. Who will we target to be the DC next year? I'm going to say that D'Amico Ryan sticks around one more year. One more year. So next year, I'm still going to stick with D'Amico. Will Peters take over for Lynch next year? I don't know. I think Lynch is going to be here also. But if he does leave, then yes, I would like to see Adam Peters get bumped up. And then what's your favorite milkshake? I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm not much of a milkshake person. I'll get a smoothie though every once in a while, and I like a good banana strawberry smoothie. All right. So I hope that answers your question. Have you had Bara birth? Zara, what's Bara birth?
I have no idea.
Well, I'm gonna say no without knowing what it is. And let's Google really quick. It's a traditional Welsh tea bread flavored with tea, dried fruits, and spices. This sounds incredible. Can somebody send me some of this? A decrease in its popularity led to supermarket. Hey, this sounds incredible. I would love to try this. A tea bread flavored with tea, dried fruits, and spices. That sounds delicious. I'm not much of a cake person because it's too sweet, but this sounds like something I would really enjoy. You know? All right. Draft or sign free agent for the corner position? Both. I think both are necessary. You want to get a veteran that's going to come in and push the guys like Ambry Thomas, and you probably want to get a veteran nickel. You know? So I say both. I think you go out there and you get guys. They don't necessarily have to be better. They don't have to be like the guaranteed starters, but you want to create some healthy competition in the cornerback room. And you definitely want to get some more young guys. We have way too many draft picks to think that we're not going to select somebody in the draft. We're definitely going to do that. All right. He says, not a question. I'll read it really quick. Not a question, Mike, but Niners are going to get more than a first round for Jimmy. It's what the market is asking for. Hey, bro, I've been trying to tell people that, and people are, oh, we're going to get a third. We're going to get a fourth. We'll be lucky. He has no trade value. We're going to get a fifth. I'm like, okay, you'll see. We're getting at least a second round pick for Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't even second guess that. I'm not even kidding. I don't even second guess that. So, Jorge, I completely agree with you. All right. Since it's not hard to figure out how John and Kyle knew one another pre-San Francisco, do you think Kyle and Jed met in the 90s, once Mr. D's nephew and the other was the ball boy? Mike was OC in 94. It's possible. I can see that happening. Absolutely. And I know that Jed had a history and he wanted Kyle here when they hired Tom Sula and all. So, there was always ties. There was always ties. Mike, this is from Melissa. Mike, you said you don't like players who have family who are stars in the league. Is that because you were burnt in the past by someone you liked? Maybe, kind of, maybe not. Evander Holyfield's son was a running back. That was very recent, I think last year or the year before in the draft. Didn't do anything. People are, look at Jerry Rice's children. It's just I don't like when people like a player just because of the name, just because of the pedigree. And it works out sometimes, right? I mean, you look at the Manning brothers. Both of those guys have 2 Super Bowl wins. You look at the Bosa brothers, right? Like those guys are top edge rushers in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? It definitely happens. You look at the Barber twins. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowls between them. It does happen. So don't get me wrong. I'm not like completely oblivious to the fact that it can be successful, but I refuse to just start liking a guy because of it. I'm not going to just start cheering for Eric Reed's younger brother because he's Eric Reed's younger brother. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady coming or not? Not, John. He's not coming at all. Melissa again. She says, "Do you think Dwelly will be a New York Jet this season?" No. I don't think so. I'm not. He might not get signed anywhere, but that's just my personal opinion. All right, a question for Zara. 2 R's. 2 R's. What is your favorite kind of ice cream and milkshake?
So I don't drink milk,
She doesn't drink milk either. She's like her dad.
but I do like
You got to speak up.
I like rainbow sherbet.
Rainbow sherbet ice cream.
And I don't know if
Come on, you
sorbet counts.
Lemon sorbet. Okay, so there you go, guys. Rainbow sherbet and lemon sorbet. But she's not a milk person. Have you ever had a milkshake though?
No.
No? Okay, so we'll have to try that and see if you like it. All right, so that's from DJ Malone. All right, here we go. Wide receiver or DB in round 2. It's got to be the right guy. And that's the thing, Ron, right? It's not as simple as do we get this one or this one, right? If there's a run on wide receivers, you might have to take a corner because you might have a corner ranked higher than the wide receiver that you were looking for because the wide receiver you were looking for is gone, or vice versa. So it depends on how it all falls out. I know that sounds like a cop-out, but that's how the draft goes. You know what I'm saying? If Watson's there, you take him. That's my top take. I got one more here for you guys. If we get a first from Commanders for Jimmy, would you draft Watson? No, I think 11 is way too high to take Christian Watson. And I'm not one, but okay, so this is a good question to end on, Jerry. I'm not one of those guys that says you can't take him there because da-da-da-da-da. Because if you don't think he's going to be there by the next time you're on the board, I'm okay with you taking him there if you try to trade back and no one's willing to trade back with you. You understand what I'm saying? I would hate for a team to say, we have the perfect piece, but we can't take him this early. That's silly to me. That is completely silly to me. Because if the person is who you think they are and you have them valued as the top need for your team, I say you take him no matter where you are. But he's not that kind of need. Watson would be the extreme luxury pick. He would be the extreme luxury pick. But keep in mind, I do think that the pressure is on the offense this year and Kyle Shanahan to hold up their end of the deal. So I wouldn't do it, but I wouldn't be mad if they did. All right. Thank you guys for checking us out tonight, man. Your 15 minutes is over. Love you guys. Keep those questions coming. I'll see you guys next time. All right. Peace.
We all gas, no brakes, pumped up, no fakes. We spinning, we winning, we high stakes. We never miss, we all makes. Look at us dudes trying to prove, bringing you news with nothing to lose. Mike, Nick, Tony, Wayne, Method Man, we bring the pain. Hey, see, I'ma confess it. We under the pressure. If you looking to find us, we them nothing but Niners. We nothing but Niners. We nothing but Niners. We nothing but We them nothing but Niners.